Welcome to our postcard from Maidenhead. Maidenhead is a market town in the Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead in the county of Berkshire, England, on the southwestern bank of the River Thames. In the 2021 census, it had an estimated population of 70,374 and forms part of the border with southern Buckinghamshire. Maidenhead is one of the most affluent areas of the UK, with house prices often exceeding those of central London. The town has the world's largest railway bridge that was built by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Maidenhead was also home to one of the most popular 90s girl bands, the Spice Girls. Theresa May, now Lady May, who was Prime Minister of the United Kingdom from 2016 to 2019, was the Member of Parliament for Maidenhead from 1997 to 2024.
There seems to be quite a bit of scaffolding going around everywhere. When was the last time we were here?
2019 or earlier, yes, because
Probably
it was
earlier.
Before YouTube. And that pub that we've just seen back there...
It wasn't that pub back then, was it?
Well, it might have been. I can remember going in there because it was near the station. The Honey Pot Bar. A taste of honey. Well, it's a gentleman's club, so who knows, there might be even more than just a taste of honey in there.
Okay, let's see where everything is. So I'm here. So this is the high street. So I guess it makes like a bit of a triangle maybe.
I remember the last time we were here, we ate at that Cafe Nero. And right next to it is the Nicholson's Shopping Centre. I remember that as well. Shall we take a little walk along the high street, Paul?
Yes, of course.
Let's see what there is. There's a NatWest there. We have a Tesco Express coming up.
Cards Direct.
And there's a McDonald's. There's always a McDonald's. People who like getting their hair done while they're out could go to Rush Hair.
All right. And then there is a Poundland right over here.
Oh yes, and there's also a Costa and a CEX, or is it Saks? A Saks Entertainment Exchange, Paul.
Yes, of course.
So the high street is split in two from the point where we got off. And that is the middle bit going down to the station. And actually, that pub that we saw back then, I don't think that was the one. Because I can see another pub in front of us. I think it's called On the Tap. And I'm sure that's the one that we went to. It just looked similar. You know how the memory plays tricks as the years go on? It's not just the memory that's playing tricks, it's the old eyesight as well. Because it's not on the tap, it's off the tap. And it is a craft beer pub, if you like. And this is the one that we went to all those years ago. And it's also a burger bar. Bill's Bargains. I wonder what is to be had in there. It's like a whole cornucopia of things. There's like clothes.
I remember places like this back in Brooklyn where I grew up.
Ah, right. Oh, the post office, look. I wonder if it still actually is. No, probably not.
It's like that or something.
Yeah. The old post office renovated in 2020 by Sorbonne Estate, so it must be flats or offices. But there is still a post box outside it, and The old post office name is still on the building. And look at this, Paul. We have a church over here, the Methodist church, and a statue. What can you tell us about it, Paul?
It is the Maidenhead boy.
The Maidenhead boy. And he was erected in 1995. And it looks as though he's holding a ship of some type. We're halfway through our visit to Maidenhead. We'll see you after the break.
It looks like it's time to subscribe to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
Well, we've just had a lovely lunch at Off the Tap Craft Beer Burger Bar, and we both had the double bacon cheeseburger and fries. It was delicious. I had a local craft brewery.
Mine was a craft beer.
Yeah. You've seen what it is. I can't even remember what it was now. But it was very, very nice. Yeah, they were roughly around the same price, just about £5.
£5.80?
$5.20, $5.30, something like that. Mine was only 3.8 ABV.
Mine
Yours
was
was a bit stronger. Yeah.
So I think mine was value for money.
Windsor and Eton, I think that was what mine was. And it was a podium because while we're filming this, the Olympics are on, and I think it's probably tied in with that.
Yeah.
Time to explore the second part of the high street now, and going in this direction I remember that it does take us down to the river, which I believe is the Thames, and there's also a Waitrose here. We have already had our drink today, but across the road there is a rather interesting looking pub, the Maidenhead, and it's another craft beer and ale house. maybe we will have to make a return visit. Look at this. This is spectacular. There's an Eiffel Tower down there, Paul. And it's an Olympic year, so I guess they are celebrating the Team GB winners. Lots of ducks as well. And you've got apartment buildings right on the riverbank. Ah, the Olympic rings, yes, you can see them from here. So, yes, that is exactly what it's for.
There's a house.
There's a little duck house, look. There's the duck, and there's its house. Oh my dear, this is staggering. Look,
Royal stag.
the royal stag. Well, thank you for watching our postcard from Maidenhead.
Thank you very much. For those of you that have liked today's episode, give us a thumbs up. For those of you that have not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. And for those of you that want to leave a comment, we do also appreciate reading them as well.
And if you'd like to buy us a coffee to help us along the way, then there's a link in the description. And we'll see you next time. Bye.